I'm happy to be back with you. I'm Jeff Burr with the Tattooed Spirit. We're talking about our first queen in the court cards of the Wands suit. Now, as a point of interest and something to help you sort of understand how these, especially the queens work, and for that matter, the pages and the knights and the kings, and how they reflect your own personality and aspects of your own character, is that when you see a queen, understand that all queens sort of carry the mastery of that particular suit. A lot of people think it's the kings. It's really not. Kings are just the active part of the ruling part, the doing part of that, the fire aspect of that particular suit. But when you look at the page like being the beginner, right? Any page is like the beginner before any action has taken place. All the knights are the doing aspect of every particular suit. And then we sort of get fully mature with the queen. This is the Queen of Wands. This is the Queen of Wands video, so that makes sense. And what do we have here? Let's go first to the elemental system, where all the queens are the water element. And in this particular suit, it's the fire of the wands. So you think about the relationship between water and fire, and what comes to mind? It comes to mind balance. It comes to mind one tempers the other. And that's exactly what you see in the character and personality type of this Queen of Wands. When this particular card happens to come up for you, this is just a really wonderful signifier that you should be in a space of appreciating life. In fact, the little cheat word that we have here is just love of life. Because this is the fullest expression and deepest appreciation of this suit. It's the suit of wands. It's the suit of doing, right? The suit of fire. And whenever you are fully doing and appreciating your doing life is when you're the most happy and appreciative of life. Does that make sense, right? That's how the elements work together. A full cup, because it's the emotion element of the queen character. And it's the wands, it's the fire, it's the doing, it's the emotion. You're feeling great about the doings in your life. It's a very balanced character, very happy character. When you're fully in balance with how you're feeling about how you're doing your life, you appreciate life the most. When it comes in reversed, it could be a signal for you to realize maybe that there's something out of balance. Maybe there's something calling for your attention. Perhaps, and this is usually the case when you can recognize this, whenever in other people, whenever you happen to be fully appreciating life, loving life, and then somebody comes into your experience, or you happen to watch the news for the first 3 minutes of the day, and you just can't understand, you become impatient why not everyone can be like you. That's what is whenever this queen comes in reversed. It's a sense of impatience, of not understanding that other people are or should be or could be like you whenever you're loving life. Perhaps you're not. Perhaps you're impatient with the process of completely being in balance with your emotions and your actions. This is a card of peace. This is a wonderful sign that you are in a state of appreciation and enjoyment of that life. If it comes up generally just in a general reading or even a one-card spread, this is the vibe that you bring into every aspect and every section of your day, is appreciate every part of it. Balance your feelings with what you're doing, and you will be this queen. All right? All the queens have to do with the fullest expression of appreciating that suit. We're going to find that. I'm going to show you the images just to give you a tease to get excited about every time you see a queen. The Queen of Cups. All right, the emotion of the emotion. This is two cups. This is two waters. This is full appreciation. I love a queen. That's why we're going to kind of skip ahead. Look at this. We saw this card before with the queen, with the thought of the swords, with the air suit, straight up and down. Only a couple times we see that, okay? This is a queen fully aware, fully knowing, fully thinking straight. And we're going to obviously talk more about that. And again, another queen, another water suit of this wonderful earth suit, or the earth element of just fully appreciating being alive in the results of just being, Remember that being? That's being, just being in this earth, being in this coin suit. All right. Sometimes I can't help but just kind of skip ahead because there are themes overriding. But this is just a perfect example of how all the queens have something in common. And now you have a better idea too. I'll see you for the king and what that means in this fiery suit of wands next.